Happy feet means moving shoes. Moving shoes means good sales. Good sales leads to a healthy balance sheet. A healthy balance sheet, well, that's just good for business. Today, we speak to shoe entrepreneur Dato Lew Fong Voon, founder of Lew Shoes. Oh, by the way, if you've forgotten, this is Entrepreneur, and let's go learn about business. Hi, Dato. How are you?
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. We're here with shoe entrepreneur Dato Lew Fong Voon, owner and founder of Lew Shoes. Dato, thanks for being with us. But first question, why shoes?
Oh my God. Well, this is something which I never thought when I was young. And shoe is something which is, at the time, 25 years ago, when I talk about shoe, people say, shoe is not a good industry.
No, not a good industry.
But when I start to know shoe, I say shoe is the industry that I really loved into, especially lady shoes.
Right.
Because at the time, they are not very good. Many of Malaysian good lady shoes I find. And of course, my friend tell me, oh, there's something which I love to have if you can introduce better shoes, better fashion shoes in Malaysia. I think shoe is something which I really fall in love once I go into it.
Now, Dato, you said that you wanted to make Malaysian women beautiful, but what was your childhood ambition? When you were growing up, did you see yourself doing this?
Not at all, not at all. I never thought about a woman's shoe and things like that, but I always wanted to be the hero. Okay. I'm a fighter. I always fight for the right. You know, I'm small, I'm petite, but I don't know, I have the heart of protecting, you know. I have a big sibling. I come from 11 brothers and sisters.
11 brothers and sisters, wow.
Yes. Wow. So I'm actually always the one who protect, you know, although I'm the fifth. So I have the kind of, childhood experience.
In business, like you first started the Rondi business in 1987. Tell us about how you started that business venture.
Wow, 87, do you know, 87 was the downturn of the 80s, economic downturn. And during that time, and before that, I was with a shoe company by the name Osley. I was there 3 years. And one of my very good customer of mine invited me to be the partner of a trading company. So this guy, I would thank him, and he gave me the opportunity, and he invited me with 3 partners, so including me, four. Four. Huh?
You're the 4th partner.
Yeah. So I have nothing but they just want my kind of work, my kind of expertise, you know, attitude, you know, yeah. So yeah, I joined them as a partner, but they are all sleeping partner. They are the financial. I'm the only active, but I have the equal share among them.
Now, would you say because you had some backers or some financial partners when you first started this business, was finance a challenge for you?
Yes, even 25%, that's also my entire saving.
So you had to put money into it?
Of course. I sold the car I have.
Sold your car?
Yeah, that car became my capital.
Wow.
So, and that's it, you know. I think in life, capital is not the most important. Don't worry about the capital. As long as you are good, you will be spot on one day. If you are good in that, you know, you are good in character or your attitude or your experience, somehow people will evaluate and appreciate you.
Okay, now you sold your car, and you said, finance was always a tough problem for any entrepreneur. What kind of equipment did you need? What kind of overheads did you need? What kind of assets did you need to run the business?
I never even thought at the time, and when I started joining this group, we formed a company called Rundi Trading Companies in Sendera. We are solely a trading company.
Pure trading.
Pure trading, buy and sell. You know what? I don't even have an office of myself. I just borrowed a borrowed office of my partner, now my ex-partner, and also a borrowed clerk. Meaning that I don't even have anybody any help. Even borrowed table, borrowed clerk. But I have two cars. One of my own car, which I sold to the company, became the company car, and a van. So I drove a small car when I see customer. I deliver using a van. Yeah. So I don't have to worry very much at the time. I know my three partners will support me in terms of finance. I'm the one who just run the marketing, sales, kind of daily operations.
Yeah. Now, Dato, you've learned a lot in those 23 years. If you knew what you knew now, how would you have started the business differently and better?
The world has changed. The way we have done starting 23 years wasn't possible to start over again, I think. It's impossible. But of course, one thing I learned...
With the hindsight of knowledge, of course.
Yes. I think the discipline, the kind of perseverance one must have to encounter such kind of daily challenges, and it's certainly very tough. You have to be really, really strong, and there are a lot of factors of avoiding you of growth, challenges of competitions in the market, and you just have to be really go out and focus on what you are doing and make it, and you will make it.
So, Dato, during that time, did you want to give up?
Wow, I never have a chance to give up because I just married at the time. After a couple of months, I told my wife, it's going to be very tough. I'm going to succeed, but you have to bear with it. So I worked up to 16 hours every day.
16 hours?
Yes. I traveled to Ipoh at the time without highway. It took me 5 hours sometimes, 6 hours to Ipoh. And I go, after my work here in Kuala Lumpur, I drove up 10 p.m. up to my work and just reach Ipoh and sleep in the factory. So a lot of time my wife don't see me at home. And at one point of time she wanted to even divorce me. I said, we all have to weather this kind of challenge and we have to go through, or else we never be able to succeed.
From starting the business in 1987 and then working 16-hour days and then growing the business to the international level in 1990, how did he do it? Well, we'll find out right after the commercial break on here, Entrepreneur with me, Ben Ibrahim. Welcome back to Entrepreneur. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and today we're talking to Dato Lew Fong Voon, founder of Lew Shoes. So, Dato, where are we?
Oh yeah, this is actually Lew Gallery.
The Lew Gallery.
You see a lot of past seasons collections here. We have a lot of creative work here, a lot of a lot of brainstorming here, and yeah, this is part of the library for us as well.
To the business at hand, Dato, in 1991, Tan Sri Rafida Aziz encouraged you to take the business overseas. Did you think you could have achieved that international status without that government backing?
I think at the time, government backing is so important. Even
it is, isn't
today.
It? Yeah.
I would really thank Martrade, and in particular Tan Sri Rafida herself, it encouraged me as a very small SME, trading company, in representing Malaysia. 9 companies were selected, and I'm the youngest then at the time, I tell you. I was really amazed when I got the invitation by Martrade to showcase our products in one of the largest exhibition in Germany by the name GDS. So when I first went there, wow, it's something which you can imagine how big it is. There are 12 halls. You need probably a week to walk across all these kind of halls. One hall is equivalent to thousands of exhibitors inside, just like Olympic of a shoe, that kind of amazing. But way back in 1991, most foreigner, most contact of our customer, our so-called potential customer, do not even know where is Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, they even ask us, where is Malaysia? Nine participants of us are really amazed. Oh my God, most people don't even know where is Malaysia. So we are just like ambassador, like tourist ambassador. You know Singapore, Bangkok. We are between. No, that was the first year. So everybody was really, really upset. They don't even look at our products. They thought Malaysia is cheap, a third world country. So they compare Malaysia like other neighboring countries of Vietnam, Indonesia, China. Oh my God. So they want $2 shoes. No, I said mine is $20 shoes. So this is again a lot of learning process, a lot of setback from businessmen like us at the time. It's really, really not easy for us to break through. So this is something which I learned. You wouldn't expect immediately order. You start to build rapport. You start to get confidence level of the customer. So these are all I learned over the years. So the hard times start to become better already. In 95, I even meet Jimmy Choo. Jimmy just walked into my